Comedy's not for everyone.
Hello, Whovians, and welcome to the Mind of Tom Mason. I'm your host, Tom Mason, and this is Comedy's Not For Everyone. The Mind of Tom Mason is the YouTube channel this is on. If you're watching this on Spotify, hello. If you're listening to this on Apple, hello. I think Apple viewers will be hearing this. I can't remember. So the podcast has been renamed to Comedy Is Not For Everyone. This is a show where anything could happen. Will it be funny? Will it not be funny? Who knows? Anything goes. Not the musical, anything goes. So this segment of the podcast now is called Rambling. So we've got Rambling, which is this. We've got sketches, we've got stand-up. Stand-up is written down, perfect. Comedy, this could be anything. This could be funny. I could start ranting about cheese. Who knows? But anyway, so this is the podcast. It's a little bit like Aortima. Aortima, stop saying that over there, you. Similar to As It Occurs to Me, but it hasn't recently occurred to me. Or somebody might have, it might have not. It's not a weekly thing, and there's no audience. So, well, no audience, like, in the room with me. There might be audience listening to this, but there isn't any audience in the room. So, enjoy the nonsense that will ensue. When I come to edit it, I'll edit it in an order, and all the sketches will have images to represent what the sketch is. So for today's sketch, one of the sketches will have a building, which it will be of some significance. And also, I've required a mic stand because I don't want to have to hold the mic in my hand. I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to rock from side to side. I want to be able to talk into the mic without worrying of anything. And I can try and get it in the best quality possible. So, enjoy the podcast. And the reason why I'm walking to the side is because I've got the recorder down the side of me, if you're watching this visually. But enjoy the nonsense. It might be funny, it might not be, but that's the whole point.
Comedy's not for everyone.
Now, I've always thought, what would a magpie say, or birds in general, until one day I happened to come across this magpie. It was like 6 in the morning, so I don't know what the magpie had done, but it flew down, and I thought, I wonder what the magpie is thinking right now. Oh, the wonders of audio. Here is a sketch on what would the magpie be thinking. I didn't sound effects myself. Inside the mind of a magpie. I don't know a magpie noise, so run with me on this. Oh, I wonder what's here. I'm so glad I've got out of the house. I don't know what I'd done. I think it wasn't that dishwasher I didn't set off. Oh, what am I lying not say? Well, I didn't, because I was too busy watching the pigeon race. I mean, it's not as exciting as the Magpie Olympics, but the pigeon race is hilarious because they get thrown. I don't know why it's like, and yeah, I like this fence. It's I don't know why I say but yeah, it's nice. Oh, I might just walk over there. I'll hopefully my friends have come with me because they did hear me and they went, "I'll come." That's an impression of my friend. And hopefully they come. Oh look, here they are now. Derek, Jane, Alan, Margaret. What? Who's Margaret? I don't know why I thought Margaret. I thought Alan was Margaret. Ugh, silly me. Silly me. I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. Generally, half the time, I never know what I'm thinking. Hopefully that magpie doesn't come and attack me. Well, I am a magpie, so why would I attack myself? I'm not having a fight. I was at the pub last night and there was a fight. Jean and yeah, his sister Margaret were having a fight. I thought, I'm flying out of here, and that's what I did. I flew out of here. Yeah. I like talking to myself. It's interesting to know what I'm thinking. Hopefully the missus isn't too angry when I get back. But yeah. So, Jean, Alan, how's life? It's alright. I mean, we're magpies. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, and 4 for a boy. All the humans start singing. They think we're from the 70s. Some child saying, Oh, look, it's Magpie from the ITV series Magpie. It was like a cooler version of Blue Peter, but he wasn't really. Ooh, I know, I'm like, oh, this is... And they all go, 1 for sunrise, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, and 4 for a boy. Magpie. I'm like, no. Well, oh, no, no, no. And then some child went, 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, and 4 for... And they're like, oh, it's those magpies from that song Magpie from the TV show Detectorists. I'm like, what? Why do we compare magpies to TV shows? And then some woman can't salute into us. I'm thinking, what? You don't salute to a magpie? You don't salute to a magpie? Unless the magpie is corporal of the magpie army. The British magpie army, might I add. Oh, you don't salute to a magpie. We're not a lucky thing. Look, I wouldn't be here on this fence talking to the other magpies, my other friends, whilst he's walked out because his wife's angry because he hasn't done the washing up. My, what are these magpies like? Well, it's the humans I'm concerned with. As a magpie myself, I shouldn't be concerned with what a magpie thinks. I should be concerned what a human does, because I'm here trying to live my best life, not being patronised by the humans for singing songs about magpies and saluting to us. We're in the 21st century. It's 2022. I don't want to be signified as a lucky charm. I want to be able to eat food with the pigeons and the others. I don't even know the name of the other, but the eagles. Now they're evil. I mean, we're not lucky when the eagles are about. Well, that's our American cousins. I don't see them much often. They've probably been taken away by an eagle. Not to die, no. No, just because the eagle wants friends and it thought, I'll just kidnap this magpie and we'll become friends. Well, that isn't how we work. Sorry about that, Jane. Jane, my wife. She's called Jane. I don't know why. We've got names. We're magpies. I'm Magpie 45. Oh. See, I don't even go to work. We're magpies. We fly. Well, some of us fly. Others don't fly as well. Sorry. Why is your wife so angry then? I assume it's because of that dishwasher incident. We heard the squabbling. Oh, I don't know. The squabbling. Oh, it was horrendous. See, with magpies, you are right. So I don't even have a voice. I change voices. Anyway, it was awful. She noticed there was a plate dirty. I'm thinking, no, I'm not having any of this. And I ran while she was screaming, no, get back here. I'm like, no, we'll get back here. I'm going to this fence and meeting my friends. We're in for breakfast. We're having a McDonald's, or our equivalent. McDonald's? We don't have McDonald's. We have food put out by the humans because they're kind. Well, unless they're not singing 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, or 1 for sorrow, 2. It's the same song, but magpies attack is what I would have said if we were in Narnia, because obviously the Narnia branch. Well, Narnia doesn't exist. I read that book. I was I'm the intelligent magpie of the British Empire. What we like. That was Inside the Mind of the Magpie. Now for more curated nonsense.
Comedy's not for everyone.
Now, welcome to our first bit of stand-up. Today's stand-up is, well, recently, this week I had a small incident. Nah, it wasn't really major, but it was small. So I was getting up off my chair in the kitchen, and I went to walk out the kitchen. I looked to the floor, and this spider. Now I'm not scared of spiders. I tried to pick it up and to get it outside, and I couldn't. So I had to go get a fly catcher. We have one of them fly catchers that has a little bit a slider at the bottom where you slide it, so you can carry it outside and let it out. So as I went to put this down, 2 legs fall off. I'm thinking, how's that possible? So I put it down. I'm thinking, right, this is gonna work. This. This is gonna work. I'm gonna move the mic closer to me. This is gonna work. I'm gonna do this. Right, I got it. Right, and I slide it through, and then I realise my mistake. But I'm always halfway there. And I slide it through. It kills it. Now the spider's now dead, and I'm like, what? The legs are on the floor. I've chucked it outside anyway because where else am I gonna put it? I can't put it in the bin. And I'm thinking to myself, how's that happened? I'm normally the spider king. I'm normally like, no, it's not gonna bother me, but I actually killed a spider. And it's even worse than that. The other week, there was a moth in the bathroom. So I whacked the moth, because obviously moths eat your clothes, so you don't really want a moth knocking about. So you whack it, and I looked at the moth. And it had disappeared. Like 10-15 minutes later, it was dead, obviously, because it wasn't moving. It was stuck to the towel, and I looked at the towel again, and it was gone. So this spider had somehow been accidentally killed by me, which I don't know how that could have happened, because I put it down and the legs just fell off. 2 legs fell off, and then the moth just vanished. So so I've got a good record with flies. I can pick them up and send them outside, but in the space of 2 weeks apart, I've not had a good system with moths or spiders.
Comedy's not for everyone.
Now, with the podcast and with ideas, comedy comes to me in many ways, comedy ideas. And one of the pieces of rambling we're going to be rambling about this week, other than rambling the intro, is all about the stand-up. Now, I've done a little bit of stand-up on Tom's Comedy Club. I did a stand-up show called Everything Begins, I think. And then I've done, obviously, made comedians laugh with my interviews, and I'm doing stand-up within this. Now, one of the things I wanted to do that I've had planned since Christmas, but I need to look at them and write them down, is Christmas joke breakdown. What that means is you get a Christmas cracker joke, and you break it down to make it even more funnier. So it's like, knock knock, who's there? Why are you knocking on the door? Stop knocking on the door. Walk away from the door. Or, why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? You could have, why did the chicken cross the road? Well, don't ask me, ask the chicken. Something like that. It'd be like breaking down the joke. So you have it, write it down, and break it down. See, comedy is everywhere. Comedy's everywhere. See, singing's not in this podcast, so stop singing, Tom. Stop talking to yourself, Tom. Okay, makes sense. So, the podcast could be literally anything. Now, rambling means you don't know where the conversation is going to take you. So the starting point of the conversation was Christmas cracker jokes, and now we're discussing the fact that I'm talking to myself. So, what is the perfect Christmas cracker joke? I don't think there is one, to be honest. I don't think there is a perfect Christmas cracker joke. There you go. That's that. Is there a perfect Christmas cracker joke? I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask someone else. Literally, ask someone else. Don't be rude. Ask someone else. Anyway, I'm going to leave you now with this wittering rambling. We're going to do some more stuff. Because I'm obviously filmed them all out of order and then just shoving them in the order I feel like is necessary. Obviously, the intro will be first and the outro will be last. But everything else is fair game.
Comedy's not for everyone.
Now we go down to meet a man. Oh, he's a very special man. His name is Albert. Albert. Oh, Arthur now. Oh, Albert, as he would say. Let's meet Albert Shakespeare. Not related to the Shakespeare. Hello, Arthur now, hello. Thy kingdom, thy a horse, the kingdom from a horse. And welcome to Albert Shakespeare Show. Woo! This is the Albert Shakespeare Show. I am your host, Albert Shakespeare, and I'll be here for an hour, only speaking Shakespearean. Well, I do that anyway, Arthur, now. Now, Arthur, thy wouldn't be here if thy wasn't a Shakespearean fan. The 12th Night, the Romeo, Arthur now, Romeo, or a horse, a kingdom from a horse. King Lear, all those other Shakespearean stuff. Macbeth, Macbeth. Never say Macbeth. Arthur now never say Macbeth. Or ding 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 ding. Obstacle, the Arthur Now or Shakespearean sitcom starring thy David Mitchell. Yes, Arthur Now, David Mitchell. No, it's not in thy studio today. You know thy what? Thy don't know thy words to King Lear. Thy only know words to Romeo and Juliet. Ho Romeo, Arthur now, oh Romeo, or thy thy one, what's that other one? Thy Macbeth, yes, Lady Macbeth, yes, Macbeth and a half, yes. So I decided to Google with my telecommunication phone, King Lear, because I wanted to know the correct words in King Lear, and I need to spell the word Shakespeare correctly so we can get it. Or we can just type in King Lear. Thy King Lear was singing a song about King Lear. Thy wrote William thy Shakespeare. Shakespeare, thy Shakespeare, thy Shakespeare, thy Shakespeare, yes, thy. Thy lovely Shakespeare. Will thy look into thy word? This is thy Radio 4 program. Let's see. We found a list of quotes by thy Shakespeare, and I shall read you to them now. Love all, trust a few days, do wrong to none. The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. William Shakespeare, as you like it. As you like it, as you like it. Sorry. No like it, no like it. As you like it, as you like it. Sorry. That was thy unprecedented joke. Thy don't do jokes. Be not afraid of the greatness some Shakespeare born. Some are born great, some are born achieve greatness, and others don't. There we go, Shakespeare! Woo! Another quote by thy Shakespeare is, down through the stars are fire. Down the sun doth move. Down truth lie, but never doubt I love Hamlet. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves, Julius Caesar. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking it so, Hamlet. Hell is empty, and all devils are here. The Tempest. Anyway, the modern day Shakespeare of our day is that singer there, George Formby. Aye. George Formby. When I'm cleaning thy windows. Let's sing a bar of the wonderful George Formby. When I'm cleaning thy windows. When I'm cleaning thy windows. That's the only ones I know. Yes. It's Albert Shakespeare. Doesn't know a lot. And luckily, I live in Wolverhampton, so I don't even live near Shakespeare. If music be the food of love, play on, give me excess of it. That suffering the apparent may sicken and so die. 12th night. I mean, it should have been the 13th night, really. There was 30 nights. I mean, if the show runs for more than 12 nights, I'll be thinking, no. Thy show should only run for 12 nights, as Shakespeare would have wanted, not 13. These inconsiderate people putting these shows on, and put them on for more than they should be. Like Hamlet. Why do you put ham in the title? There is no ham on stage, Shakespeare. That was a man who thought he had a Radio 4 show, but in fact, he was talking to himself. Is it funny? Is it not? That's what this podcast is for. roll on the next piece of information.
Comedy's not for everyone.
More stand-up now by Tom Mason. Hello, hello, hello. More stand-up from me. Has this been a comedy podcast? Well, the title says comedy's not for everyone, but who knows? So, in the UK we have sales. Everyone has them, but we have them more than anyone else. DFS. DFS is the king of the sales. It's like, oh no, the sale ends on Monday! Quickly, buy this sofa! It's only $2.99! And it was originally $3.99! Oh no! Monday comes round. The sale ends on Tuesday! The 3rd of April! And it's now the 3rd of March! 3rd of April comes round. Oh no, the sale ends on Tuesday! Next week! I don't know what Tuesday that would be. Oh no! And then it goes on and on and on. So, like, the sale ends and a new sale begins. Now, there was some research done, and and they didn't have a sale on this one day. This is all furniture shops, stores, whatever you want to call them. I've all gone by this, but that one day that there was no sale on and everything was back to its usual price, it's like tumbleweed. No one bought a single thing. The marketing department, like, so sales work. We have to have a discount. Bank holiday, Christmas, Easter, summer, every day a sale. You get a sale. You get a sale. You get a sale. And it's like the one day they don't have a sale, no one buys anything. And you're thinking to yourself, that's not right. That's outrageous. And then you look at the other shops who have always had a sale on. But it's DFS that had the one day without the sale, and everyone else knew, well, we're not going to be selling our beds if we have no sale on. We're not going to be selling this couch, this reclining couch with the legs go up and recline. If you're watching the video version, you can sort of see me recline, which is, I was lifting my leg and my arm at the same time, but because you can't see my leg because of the angle of the camera, I lift my arm at the same time, and I don't think that's demonstrated reclining chairs that well. It's like, who knew? Who knew? One day with no sale, they're not going to buy. It's like if Tesco did a sale every week, and one day they didn't do a sale. To be fair, they've been doing these sales for ever since I was alive. So I was alive 2004. I was born in the year 2004. So they've been doing sales my entire life. I couldn't tell you how many years that is. They've been doing sales for years. And just one day they said, no, I don't want to do a sale anymore. And then they lost. They lost money. They had money coming in and then they lost it. What are they like? What are they like? Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast Comedy's Not For Everyone. We'll be back soon. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows when we'll be back? So stay tuned for more. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to The Mind of Tom Mason. If you're listening to this on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, do the like, follow thing, whatever you do. And rate it, give me reviews so I can improve the podcast. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, go and watch my other videos on The Weird Side, Taskmaster World, Tom Mason, Tom's Comedy Club, Tom's Fact of the Day, Online Taskmaster, What's on BritBox, TMTV Radio. Go and watch all the videos because there's a podcast pretty much on nearly every channel. I run a lot of podcasts, but I run more. I run 8 podcasts and 10 YouTube channels. And I'm going back to college soon, so fun in the sun. And we'll also, if you're watching this on YouTube, be bringing the mic stand to the regular YouTube videos because that's why I bought it, really, because I wanted to use my mic more, but I didn't want to hold it in my hand because when you're syncing stuff, you have to do 3 claps. I'm not going to do the claps now because I'll confuse myself in the edit because I've done a lot of recordings today for this episode. So, more stuff. Any ideas? Comment section down below. I will be doing more experimental stand-up in future episodes. And hopefully you enjoy it. I've got an idea for something, but I'll save that for a rambling in the future. I'm your host, Tom Mason. And yeah, if you like this, I'm glad. I get too many ideas, so I do too many things, so I'm glad one of the things people like. But yeah, enjoy! Bye-bye! Comedy's not for everyone.